So welcome to my next episode of Weekend Warriors channel. This time I would like to present the tools, the equipment that I would not recommend. In general, I'm quite critical about the items I buy, and they really have to be good for me to recommend them. For that reason, I made the previous video where I recommended number of hand tools and power tools. And in this incoming episodes, I would like to present you an equipment or set of tools that I would not recommend, at least for the purpose that I wanted to use them. And I will give you the reasons why. So the first one that I want to present you and warn you about is the Flir One infrared camera. This is the attachment to a smartphone. So let me just show you what comes in the set. This is the camera itself. It's made by Flir, as I said. This one is for Android use. There is another one that can be used for iPhones. In general, the assembly, the construction is very nice, very robust. It looks pretty well. It comes with all these covers and connectors that you would expect it to come with. So that's all great. You receive some straps. You receive some connectors that allow it to be connected to different types of connections in your phone. And the charging cable. Some more connectors and some stickers. The problem with it is that it's not sensitive enough, in my opinion, especially for most of the projects. I got it specifically for a project where I wanted to find out where is the air leak from one of the equipment we used to use at my previous workplace. I hope that the temperature difference is significant enough to show us air leak without use of air leak testers, which generally push some air in and then you measure the loss of pressure. I hope that by using this specific camera I will be able to see it without assembling extra equipment and quite lengthy process. Unfortunately, that did not work. The problem is the resolution, and I do appreciate the fact that this is probably one of the cheapest infrared cameras, not only by Flir but also by other manufacturers. Hence, the parameters cannot be as good, but I struggle with finding a reason for owning it at all, unless you're a, let's say, a physics teacher and you want to show your students how items around you illuminate in infrared light, and that's really it. I also wanted to use it for damaged tubes in my on my partner's steam iron. It didn't work for that as well. The temperature difference wasn't significant enough, so the tube that provides water to the iron was hot. So even though it was leaking some liquid, I was not able to detect which part of the tube was leaking it by looking at it with this camera. The application that comes with it is quite useful and user-friendly, and it's being updated regularly, so there is no problem there. But as I said, I struggle with finding a reason for using it, a practical reason. Obviously, it's a nice gadget, and you would like to think that it will be useful in certain situations, like maybe some coolant leak in your car or something like that. However, that was not the case. So it cost me approximately £200, and I still I keep it just because it's cool. It shows the world around us in all these infrared colors. However, to be honest, I should really sell it because I don't use it almost at all. Let me just show you the application for it. Sorry for the light, it's not great and the screen is a little bit scratched. So you switch on the application, then you've got this button here on the side which switches on the camera. Okay, and then you observe the environment using this attachment. It doesn't go through your normal camera, of course, it goes through this attachment. So as you can see, I'm looking at my hand now. The difference is significant. The temperature difference is significant. The problem with it is also when you look at the surfaces that reflect light, it shows us brighter objects. Like this cable there, it's covered with this plastic that reflects light a little bit, and even though the temperature of the whole charging cable should be the same, it shows that the tip is hotter. I try to use it also for detecting which of my electrical equipment connected to mains is drawing some current, but because of this effect I was not really certain that this equipment or that equipment is actually drawing some current or not. The only cool picture that I took with it was a picture of myself that which showed, so you can call it selfie, that showed where my heart is located, because that area of my chest actually was warmer. Okay, let me know what you think about it. Can you tell me any other purposes for this camera? Have you used it before and you found some cool uses for it? I watched a lot of videos on YouTube, but to be honest, they were not really convincing. Most of them were made by Flir themselves, so I treat them more as advertisement rather than actual manual. So if you found something, a better use for them or practical use for them, please let me know, because I don't really want to sell it, but if I won't use it for much longer, I will have to do that. Okay, thanks again, and please expect some more videos on some other equipment that I got disappointed with or I haven't found a use of. Okay, thank you and have a great day, guys.